Mic check 1 2 3. I'm going live in 3 2 1. Hello there, good noon. I'm your host Hassan Prottoy, and you're watching the live session of TalentHut Online Language. Well, in our previous session, we read an interesting article about the Eid celebration of Puran Dhaka in the 1950s. We learned about the heritage and the traditions, and of course, the delicacies of Puran Dhaka during the Eid, and also the cultural heritage that was rampant during the 1950s. So, according to our session today, we're gonna discuss and we're gonna hear some presentations regarding this topic about our members areas personal experience and their tradition, their Eid celebration. So near and far wherever you are, I hope you're doing great. So without any delay, I would like to call our esteemed member, Mr. Jahan ma'am, to start the discussion. Okay, and you can write down in the comment box how are you feeling today. So Israt ma'am, how are you feeling today?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
I'm better.
You can also ask me how I am. That's how the questions begin.
Sir, how was your day so far?
My days, what did they say? On an average day, actually. It's a busy day than usual, a different one, but yes, it's quite good. So, how was your Eid?
Actually, sir, the Eid day was so busy and excitement.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was always an exciting day for our life. Okay. So, in our previous article, we read about the traditions and cultures of Puran Dhaka. So, in that article, it starts from Shobe Qadr, right? Shobe Qadr night.
সবে পড়া
I think Qadr, 27th Ramjan, right?
Yes, sir.
So, from the 27th night, the what did they say? The ambience of Eid is created, and everyone is eagerly waiting for the Eid. So, what did you do for the preparation for the Eid before the Eid?
Actually, before the Eid day, around 2 or 3 days ago, everybody has with many excitement and everybody can enjoy and they was much awaited for their Eid day. Yeah, as we know that everybody has many excitement in their mind, and I was also exciting with my Eid day. In those mm, uh, uh, like রুট স্যার ওই যে রুটিটা আমরা বানাই আর কি ওটা তো ব্রেড বলেন ওটাকে কি বলবো স্যার
ফ্ল্যাট ব্রেড বলে আর কি, যে রুটিটা আমরা বানাই এটাকে ফ্ল্যাট ব্রেড বলে। ব্রেড অনেক ধরনের আছে, তো আমাদের যে রুটিটা এটা ফ্ল্যাট ব্রেড।
ফ্ল্যাট ব্রেড উইথ হালুয়া এটসেট্রা
Okay, so what about Eid preparation? I think you forgot to mention about maybe. Well,
yes. Yes, sir. From children to elder person, everyone was celebrating Mehdi night, and I mean, it was maybe it day before, that day before of it, and I mean, it was a moon sighting night actually. So
yes, yes.
every woman, particularly every woman person who were celebrating many designs mehdi, and they were uh, designing mehdi.
Yes, yes, obviously, and it's a fine thing. And the cooking actually starts from the day before Eid, right? I could share some memories from my end, especially the night before Eid. As we read in the article, the handmade shemai was very popular in Dhaka, also in our area. In my village, handmade shemai is also popular. What do they say? There are kinds of machines that we can use for making handmade shemai, and another shemai we can make through our by our hands. It is very tasty, and the preparation is started before the Eid, especially the night. before the Eid day. So it is quite amazing. So do you have anything similar to that?
Yes, sir. Our area's perspective, if I would say that maximum people like to eat delicious shemai, like latha shemai and others types of shemai, and rest of the people like to eat watch with
Beef.
beef.
Yes, yes, obviously. And about the pesta sharbat, I'm quite excited about this. I actually never tasted it. Have you ever tasted pesta sharbat from Purana?
Uh, no, sir. Actually, I didn't ever eat a pista sherbet. But our area's perspective, I would say that maximum youngster from youngster to elder person who like to eat day, especially eat day, they can go outside. They and That time they would like to eat different types of fuchka, and they go outside restaurant
Snacks. Yes, for
also.
snacks and what
Snacks.
did you say? Refreshments. Okay, so you can also ask me questions.
Uh, Sir, I would like to you, what was your feeling it day?
Well, the feeling changes over time. When I was a kid, the moon sighting night and the Eid day was very, what would I say, exciting moment for me, exhilarating. It was very difficult to fall asleep in the moon sighting night. But we had to go to the Eid Jamaat uh, early in the morning, and I had to get up and get ready, have a shower, and also the starting of the Eid day was with Shemai and mid Shemai and everything. After taking some quite quick, or what did I say, sips or bites from the Shemai, I would go to the Eid Jamaat with my father, and there I would embrace my near and dear ones after the Jamaat, and it was really wonderful, wonderful time. I think. Nowadays I miss this because the tradition of embracing each other actually got a little bit distanced, especially during the Corona pandemic. But right now, when I think back, the times are very good back then. Nowadays, it feels almost like a duty, not the enjoyments. What about you? How do your eat day starts in your area?
Sir, actually, you know that as a woman, I have to stay my father-in-law house, and you know that as we tradition our country's perspective. Actually, each day morning it was so busy day for me, because because in the morning time I had to cooking many types with my mother-in-law, and after that many people came to hear my house, and I serve many foods.
So what is that?
It's
What is that one special dish that you cook on Eid occasion? Like in my house,
it's
pasta is made. I love eating pasta during the Eid. So what is the special item?
Actually, sir, a special item. I was cooking hotspots with the beef, and it was so delicious food. And everyone who takes hotspots, so everyone allude to eat this recipe.
A little by
And
it.
Interestingly, my father-in-law was cooking latsa shemai, and it was delicious
Yes, yes,
also.
everyone has their own specialties. I actually helped my mother, and when I was in spend my Eid in villages, I helped my relatives making the handmade shamai. So it was really a wonderful experience because it was a really difficult task, what is it, making it through hand so many shamai for so many people. It was a big task. I saw the women of my house doing these stuffs for long time. So I actually helped them. And it was a really funny thing. Have you ever made handmade shamai?
No, sir. I haven't yet handmade shimai, but I
Quite
saw
easy.
my yeah, sir. My mother and my aunt who was made handmade shemai, mm, and I noticed that.
Yes, yes. I have experience with that because I helped them making it. So yes, as a child, I have that experience. I had that experience
And
earlier.
another interesting thing, when I got my ED, especially ED when I got for my husband and my father and my father-in-law, it was so exciting fact for me because when I memorized my childhood life, it was so funny and interesting.
Yes, yes. It's the only thing connecting our what is it, childhood. This ED thing. ED thing is always amazing. And I can recall one more interesting memory, which was during the Eid, actually in the Eid day, that some of the what do you say, clever little children in my area, some of my friends, they used to set up shops. They started setting up the shops before the Eid, like they used to keep Eid cards and some juices, Coca-Cola, just a small shop. The little children setting up small shops. Have you ever seen it, or did you do that? Some of my friends
Yes.
did actually. Yes, they were selling Eid cards in their area by setting up small shops.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I was seeing that in my childhood life, and interesting fact when I child at that time, one of my friend was a gift it card and স্যার মানে চুরি করে করে দিয়ে গিয়েছিল আমার একটা বান্ধবী স্যার ও
Well,
আমার এই ঘরের পাশ মানে নিচে গিয়ে দিয়ে
secretly.
ওই যে
He
ইয়েস
secretly gave it to you, right? Okay, so this was another funny thing. Eid card actually nowadays, now I don't see Eid cards, so I miss this thing. Don't you too? Don't you miss the Eid
yes sir.
cards? Yes, because
Yes,
the
sir.
Eid cards, we used
I
to write down
obviously missed
messages.
it card. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, that was a great thing. And there was another thing after the namaz, when we came back after taking some snacks in our home, we used to go to our friends and relatives' house for tasting different dishes, right? Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Also
I
for
also
collecting salami. The main purpose was collecting salami, but there was also tasting different delicacies.
yes, sir. Because when I child before wearing my dress, I was tasting many foods in our uncle house, and after wearing this, I was also go there for tasting another food.
Yes, yes, that's another great
two
thing to
times
do.
two times two times I used to go for tasting food.
That's really good. And I can remember I grew up in a multicultural environment. There were people from all around Bangladesh in my area, so I got to taste different delicacies from what did they say, from Khulna to Rajshahi, Rangpur, Barishal. Every district's food I have tasted, so it was really a wonderful thing. And each area has their own special food and own special recipe. Some people like spices more, some people like sweets more, some have their own way of putting things. So it is quite great, right? As have you
Yes.
ever tasted different cuisines in the same day during the Eid, like different areas' foods?
Definitely, sir. Often I tasted different food in different place because you know that Eid day after Eid day we used to go anywhere and any relative's house. So that time I obviously tasted many different foods in different place.
Yes, that's really good. So, what do you think? I would like to know your opinion. Oh, and you didn't ask me any questions. You have to ask. You have to ask. And this is not, so. Other
Uh,
than that, it would
mm,
be
I
in interview.
I I'd like to I'd like to mm, some curious for you.
Curiosity.
That is do you feeling each day better or before each day when you shopping center that is better? What do you think?
Well, I get horrified by the thought of eat shopping before the Eid. So much crowd, especially I don't like crowds. I really hate going into the shopping malls before the Eid. I always do my shoppings before and after the Eid. Especially I like the after Eid environment when the area is a little bit empty and I get to roam around freely. So I think that answers your question. And what about you? Do you like these crowds before the Eid, especially in the market?
Actually, sir, Eid day is a different for me. But before Eid day, when I was going shopping center, it was very a nice experience for me, and I like a lot to go shopping. It was. I think it was better, exciting for me, and I like lot
Well, funny thing is
to
that this year what did I say? I was reluctant, but I had to go to shopping. I bought two Punjabis for me and my father. We bought actually matching Punjabis, so it was a little different experience for me. Normally, I don't go to the market during the Eid shopping spree. Okay. So finally, I would like to ask you, about your opinion. Do you like Eid these days, or did you like, or do you like the previous Eid more, like the Eid of 10 or 12 years back? Which one do you prefer, the old Eid or the new Eid?
actually I would like actually I would say previous day Eid was better rather than nowadays Eid because I think there are a proverb that old is gold. So always I prefer previous day Eid rather than new nowadays Eid. And
Yeah. So
I think also that previous days when we celebrate our Eid day, many people we noticed that many people was so coordinate in their mind, and they were also they were also helpful, and their mind was so softly rather than nowadays people.
yes, nowadays people have become harsh in some areas, and also this there of social distancing, where we're living together, but we are alone in the end. So you said it correct, and thank you for joining me in this wonderful conversation. It was really nice having this discussion with you. So thank you and enjoy.
Thank,
Thank you for your time.
thank you, sir.
Okay, so after a brief conversation with one of our members, let's see. So যারা দেখছেন তাদের এলাকার কি ট্র্যাডিশন ঈদের, প্রত্যেকটা এলাকাতে কিন্তু স্পেশাল কিছু ট্র্যাডিশন থাকে, স্পেশাল কিছু খাবার থাকে। যেমন আমি বলেছি আমার এখানে হচ্ছে হাতের সেমাই তৈরির একটা ব্যাপার আছে। হাতে কি বলে এটাকে, মানে রুটি বানানোর সিস্টেমের মতোই, জাস্ট হচ্ছে হাতের কাজ এটা। শ্যামাই বানানোটা কিছু জায়গাতে মেশিন পাওয়া যায় ছোট ছোট। তো শ্যামার ব্যাপারটা আমার খুব ভালো মনে আছে। তারপরে ঈদের দিন ছোট ছোট দোকান সেট করার ব্যাপারটা, সালামির ব্যাপারটা, মানুষের বাসায় দাওয়াত খাওয়ার ব্যাপারটা, এক এক বাসায় খাবারের টেস্ট নেওয়াটা। সো কার এলাকায় কি ধরনের ট্রেডিশন চলে একটু জানাবেন। আর এখন হচ্ছে চলে যাব আমাদের আরেকজন মেম্বার মিস্টার রফিকুল ইসলামের কাছে। মিস্টার রফিক, আই থিংক ইউ আর রেডি, রাইট? ইউ গট
স্যার
ample
আমি একটু
amount of
বলতে
time.
চাচ্ছিলাম,
নিশ্চয় টাইম বলুন।
স্যার আপনি এই যে হাতে তৈরি যে সেমাইটার কথা বললেন, এটা আমাদের এখানে এটার নাম হচ্ছে মানে সেমাই পিঠা। আমরা সেমাই পিঠা বলি। ওটা হচ্ছে ওই যে রুটির মতো করে বানিয়ে তারপর হাত দিয়ে ডলে ডলে মানে যে সেমাইয়ের মতো আর কি
হ্যাঁ, হাত
কিছুটা
দিয়ে
দেখা যায়।
ডলা দিতে হয়। ওই কি বলে এটাকে? পিঁড়িটার কিনারায় ডলা দিতে হয়। তখন এটা একটু লম্বা হয়ে
ইয়েস
পড়ে
স্যার।
স্যার
যাবে।
সেটা হচ্ছে স্যার আপনি যেটা বলছেন স্যার
হ্যাঁ,
আমাদের
এটা অনেক
এখানে
জায়গায়
এটা মানে
সেমাই পিঠা
মেশিনের
বলে।
ভিতরে
আমাদের
স্যার
এখানে হাতে
আহ,
সেমাইটাই বলে।
স্যার ই করে স্যার আমাদের এখানে স্যার হাতে যেটা বানানো হচ্ছে স্যার এখানে একটা একটা রুটিটাকে আপনি এই রুটি না স্যার এখানে ময়দাটাকে স্যার
কাইটাকে
গোল করে মেশিনের মধ্যে দিয়ে মানে আস্তে আস্তে ই করে আর এটা মেশিনটা ঘুরে আস্তে আস্তে
ঘুরায়,
সেটা
হ্যাঁ, এটাও
আপনার
দেখেছি আমি।
নুডলসের মতো করে নুডলসের
নুডলসের মতো করতে
নুডলসের মতো
থাকে।
করে
এই মেশিনটা
জি
আমি
স্যার
দেখেছি। আমাদের গ্রামে হচ্ছে ওই যে থাকে না যে আমরা বানাতাম হাতে, যাদের একটু এক্সক্লুসিভ ব্যাপার-স্যাপার ছিল তাদের ঘরে মেশিন ছিল। মেশিনটা দেখেছি একটু পিতল পিতল টাইপের কিছু একটা দিয়ে তৈরি মেশিন, রাইট? সো
জি স্যার,
ওটা দিয়ে
পিতল টাইপের।
হ্যান্ডেল
এটা
ছিল,
আমাদের
হ্যান্ডেল ঘুরালে
জি
সাপ
স্যার, এটা
এক
আমাদের
করতো।
মুন্সিগঞ্জে খুব এটা রেয়ার। মানে এটা খুব মানে স্পেশালি জামাই বা যাদের আসে আর কি,
হ্যাঁ
মানে
হ্যাঁ,
তাদের প্রেজেন্টেশন করা হয়।
যাক, দারুণ একটা ব্যাপার। হ্যাঁ,
হ্যান্ডমেড
এটা
হ্যান্ডমেড
আপনাদের এখানে খুব ট্রেডিশন, এটা শুনেছি মুন্সিগঞ্জের। এটা একটা সেমাই যেটা আছে, সেমাই বানানোর জন্য এটা একটু বেশ ভালো যায়। সো ইসাত জান ম্যাম বলছিলেন
তাছাড়া
কিছু
স্যার
একটা?
আমাদের মুন্সিগঞ্জে
মুন্সিগঞ্জে, হ্যাঁ মিস্টার রফিক, আপনাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছি না।
জি স্যার,
হুম।
ঈশাদ আপু মানে কি আমি বলবো স্যার সেজন্য বলবো।
না, বলুন বলুন, মুন্সিগঞ্জে কিছু একটা বলছিলেন।
মানে আসলে আসলে স্যার আমি আর কি মুন্সিগঞ্জের লোক বলবো সেটা না, মানে আমি যেটা মনে করি মানে মুন্সিগঞ্জের লোক হসপিটালে দেখা যায় চাকরিও করেন যেটা, তো যথেষ্ট আর কি যেমন বিশেষ করে স্যার জামাইদের জন্য এটা মানে স্পেশাল স্যার,
যাক,
মানে
তাহলে হচ্ছে
যেটাই হোক জামাইদের জন্য।
তাহলে মুন্সিগঞ্জ কি বলবো হচ্ছে, কি বলে এটাকে, জামাইদের জন্য স্বর্গ নাকি? শ্বশুর বাড়ির
হুম, এটা বলতে পারি স্যার।
প্রিমিয়াম
জি স্যার,
শ্বশুর বাড়ির আপ্যায়ন পেতে হলে
জি
মুন্সিগঞ্জ
স্যার,
যেতে হবে নাকি?
আমাদের ফ্যামিলিগত না, মানে
আচ্ছা
আমাদের
আচ্ছা
ফ্যামিলিগত যেটা বলতে পারি, বলবো না মানে
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
মানে প্রতিটা ঘরে দেখি মানে
হ্যাঁ,
আমার
পুরো মুন্সিগঞ্জ
ছেলে
জুড়ে এটার
আমার
একটা খ্যাতি আছে
দুলাভাই
নাকি?
যখন আসে আমাদের, আমার দুলাভাইকে যখন আসতো মানে আমার বড় দুলাভাই মাকে দেখতাম সন্ধ্যাবেলা আর কি আপনার, মানে দুলাভাই দেখা যাচ্ছে সকালে আসবে,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
তখনই দেখা যাচ্ছে সন্ধ্যাতে মানে কালকে আসবে আজকে সন্ধ্যা থেকে রান্না করবে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। হ্যাঁ, এটা
তো
একটা আয়োজন,
রাত্রবেলা সকালে
দারুণ
মানে
ব্যাপার স্যার।
সন্ধ্যা থেকে রান্না বান্না চলছে রাত্রবেলা, তারপর হচ্ছে মানে ওই দিন থেকে রান্না করবো আমার মনে হয় ঢুকছে ওই ঢুকে ঢোকা মানে যে বুঝতো না যে আর কি এরকম একটা মানে পর্যায়ে মানে পাল্লা করে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
তো দেখা
তো
যাচ্ছে স্যার এটা মানে মোটামুটি এটা আর কি দেখা যাচ্ছে আত্মীয় সবাই এটা প্রতিটা ফ্যামিলিতে আছে না জানে আমাদের এটা প্রতিটা
এটা
ফ্যামিলিতে
একটা
যথেষ্ট আমি
ট্র্যাডিশন,
আর কি
অলমোস্ট
দেখেছি,
অলমোস্ট লাইক এ ট্র্যাডিশন
দেখে
হয়ে
দেখে
গেছে।
আসতেছি।
হ্যাঁ, যেহেতু অনেকদিন ধরে চলে আসছে, আই থিংক ইটস এ গুড ট্র্যাডিশন। সো মিস্টার রফিক, এবার আপনার প্রেজেন্টেশন শুনি কি অবস্থা, আপনার এলাকার ট্র্যাডিশন
ওকে
নিয়ে
স্যার,
শুনুন।
থ্যাংক
সো we're gonna dive into
ইউ স্যার।
মুন্সিগঞ্জ ট্র্যাডিশন about it.
স্যার,
Okay. হ্যাঁ, মিস্টার
স্যার
রফিক
হ্যালো
বলুন।
স্যার,
হুম
মানে আমি স্যার প্রেজেন্টেশন করার পরে আমি আপনার সাথে একটু মানে ডিসকাশন করবো,
হুম,
কারণ
শিওর শিওর শিওর
প্রেজেন্টেশনের মধ্যে তো হয়তো সব বলা যায় না। কারণ
শিওর শিওর।
এখানে তো জাস্ট এই বলতে পরে ডিসকাশন করবো স্যার।
ওকে ওকে, শিওর, নো ওয়ারিজ।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর গিভেন আ hello everyone, good morning, I hope you are doing fine by this time. So today I'm going to talk about tradition and heritage of Eid celebration in our area. At first, I would say we are Muslim, so we get every year to Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. In my point of view, every Muslim celebrate Eid al-Fitr most because 1 month Muslim person take roja, then get Eid and celebrate. However, however, in Bangladesh, I have a lot of region and they celebrate it. But every region have a different type and culture and heritage. Same to our area. Eid Jamaat common for all area. Same to our area. If they always get up early for bath, if they celebrate Eid Jamaat. When we finish Eid Jamaat, then members with my neighborhoods, especially our area, Eid heritage, many kind of foods such as different type shemai, chotpoti fuska, hotpot, and others. Overall, these days always try to cook for better food. Similarly, always invite them every home. And most special is salami in our area. From older to younger, always get Eid salami and give salami. On the other hand, mehdi, many kind of design chose and design their hand. Alternatively, middle type younger people always arrange a picnic such as boat trip or car trip in our area. Yeah, especially recently in our area, uh, uh, some some specific area so popular, being popular, so always went there and try to enjoy for Eid. And I would say one more topic. I would say when we finish Eid Jamaat, then we go to our cemetery for pray. If Allah forgive them, and I would say every area a lot of heritage, especially in our area. I think always know every our elder sister. Always this sister married always this time in vacation always came our house, and my our sister-in-law always went their house. Especially we call say it's Eid vacation there and Eid vacation. So this time, this time always they spend. I think it's spend. I think it's not a vacation. It's the rest for them. All year they maintain their family and others. So this time they always came their father house, and I think it's take rest. And I would say this time we are also spend time interesting, because our all sister, especially cousin, auntie and always came in my house, our house, and always we are gossiping and others. I think it's heritage in our area. And you also know, sir, my area district, Munshiganj. So I would say the Munshiganj, every person so hospitality. So especially this our area region heritage, I would say in vacation this time, when the brother-in-law in our my brother, and always especially brother-in-law always come in my house. This time my mom or others and others at home always try to best food or presentation for their for
Reception.
them. And yeah, reception, yes sir. So I think Munchiganj, and I think Munchiganj in our area always so hospitality, and always so communicate person. So this time always when always try to best for spend these days and more. And recently, if I say our area heritage heritage boat trip, especially our Mushiganj nearby nearby river, Doleshwar river. So maximum time we went when we faced boring. This time we went riverside. And maximum time we had the Eid day. Some younger people rent a boat, and this boat they rent box and box and music. Their music and others this time, and they wandering this area or river. And recently, I would say our area increasing a lot of restaurant. So evening time, in the evening time, always went this restaurant, because especially little type family, the little type family these days not cooking, always bought food in this restaurant. And I think always try to best spend these days. So that's all my presentation. A lot of topic in our area, I think, but I think it's not finished at this moment. So not today, more. That's all my presentation. Thank you, Allah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Rofik, for presenting this one.
Thank you.
I had some
Yes, sir.
curiosity. I think in Munchiganj it is very famous for different kind of pithas, right? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
do you make
Obviously, sir.
pithas on Eid too? Eid occasions?
Yes, obviously, our area, especially Eid day, before 2 days, our auntie or mom always make this pita, especially handmade always. Uh, uh, we call say pata pita.
Pata pitha,
Pata
yes.
pita. Yes, sir. We call say pata pita, and they make, especially our area, handmade shemai. It's always make a totally hand, and some people use machine this semi. So it's so popular in our area. And if you make this semi, so I think it's element milk, sugar, and flour, and coconut, and others.
These are
So
the
I
sweet
think
items. These are the sweet items. Do you make any kind of
yes,
spicy
yes,
or
sweet.
salty items?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, sweet item, yeah, obviously. And especially lachi shamai, and some people call bira shamai. Still I don't know all shamai, but uh, uh, mom make, I just eat it. Don't
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know what.
So, what is the most favorite item in the Eid delicacies in the Eid menu? Which one do you
Especially,
like most?
yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, especially my family, when when we get up early in the morning for a bath. This time, every Eid day, my mom I saw. So my mom, uh, sir, খেজুরটাকে কি জানি
Date,
বলে?
date বলে
খুরমা।
এটাকে। খেজুর হচ্ছে
Yes, sir.
date.
My mom
Yes.
all খুরমা, আচ্ছা, যে, my mom always, when we get up, this time we saw get and mix some sugar and water, and especially my mom always called and says, my mom always says, 1 month we celebrate Ramadan. Each day we break this Ramadan and eat this bread
Okay.
for yes.
So, is there any kind of fair or any kind of competition arranged in your area for Eid, like a boat race or village fair? Is anything kind of like this happens?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Obviously, our area, some our area, especially our area. Yeah, so enormous district. In I think our area side celebrate
I
or
think
arrange a
is
fair.
Dhalashuri
Fair. Yes, sir.
river near you? Is
Yes, sir.
Dhalashuri river near you? Near your
Yes,
house?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dollar River. So maximum younger people try trip a boat trip can arrange.
Yes,
and
yes. Boat
and
trips.
yes, sir. Boat trip, yes, sir. Boat trip. And our area, sir, new specific area, so being popular, Kishorganj, there this side river so enormous. So and their a web so huge. So and their weather so I think so peaceful. Always went there and enjoy this weather.
Do you also go to river
And
cruise
lot
in
of
Eid? Do you also enjoy river cruise
mm,
in Eid?
yes, sir. Enjoy riverside, but not huge time. One time, because me and my friend always, especially always job holder. So we try to spend time in house because always work different area. Each day we are being together.
Yes, yes,
So
obviously.
and these days we not spend time, but one or two time, especially before after before the Eid, previous Eid, we went uh, fantasy kingdom, and so not always, sometime we not boat trip, not always, makes sometime. And uh, yeah, Dolce River nearby area. So when we try to went there, anytime we went, so it's not curiosity for us.
Yes, yes, obviously. And I think, Mr. Rafiq, you missed out one important dish from your, what do you say, list of delicacies or the menu. You forgot to mention patkir, right? Patkir is a famous one. I think I have heard of it. It's a very famous, what do you say, sweet dish in Munshiganj. So is it
Yes,
being,
sir.
and it is served to the, what do they say, as you say, the new bridegroom or the guest, or for the guest, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
is it also made in your house? Do you also make it?
No, sir. My mom and sister, my eldest sister, always every work, or my sister-in-law always make my home food always. I'm support them, not make.
You support them by just saying, you encourage them, or you just help them by making it.
And, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like you
Not
carry your
make
knife
it.
with you, or you help them making it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
uh,
so I think it's the
just
later case.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much,
Uh,
Mr. Rafiq,
yes,
for
sir.
discussing, and
Thank
I
you, sir.
can
Thank
see
you, sir.
Nilfam have joined with us. So let's hear it from her also. So thank you, and
Okay, sir.
enjoy the
Thank
rest
you,
of the
sir.
time. It
Thank
was
you.
such an amazing discussion.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you a lot.
নীলুফা ম্যাম, কি অবস্থা আপনার? কেমন আছেন? How is it going?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি স্যার, আপনি ভালো আছেন?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, wonderful time spending here. Okay. So ম্যাম, আমরা প্রত্যেকটা এলাকার ট্রেডিশন নিয়ে কথা হচ্ছিল। মুন্সিগঞ্জের ওনারা পিঠার ঐতিহ্য নিয়ে বলছিলেন। তারপর হচ্ছে আমাদের ইসরাত ম্যাম বলছিলেন তার ঈদের আগে থেকে প্রস্তুতি যে শুরুর ব্যাপারটা থেকে শুরু করে ঈদ এবং ঈদের পরে। সো আপনার এলাকার ট্র্যাডিশন সম্পর্কে আমরা একটু শুনি। ঈদের ট্র্যাডিশন।
স্যার আমি কি বলবো, আমি তো মানে এর মতো করছি আর কি, প্রেজেন্টেশনের মতো করছি।
ওকে, লেটস হিয়ার ইট।
জাস্ট এ মিনিট, আমি ডালটা একটু বাগান দিই।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে, নো ওয়ারিজ অন দ্যাট। ওকে, সো মিস্টার রফিক, পাতখির যেটা আছে যেটা শুনলাম, এটা কতটুকু মানে মোটামুটি তো বেশ ভালো ফেমাস। এটা কোথা থেকে আসলো? এটা একটা নতুন জিনিস, এটা নাকি এক্সপোর্ট হয়। মিস্টার রফিক, আর ইউ দেয়ার? প্লিজ টার্ন অন ইউর মাইক। ওকে,
স্যার আমি এখন বলতে পারবো স্যার, শুরু করব?
ওকে, শিওর।
Thank you sir to say something today's topic. uh, uh, Actually, before it I was going to my father-in-law's house, which was situated in Chapai city. This city is well known as the city of mangoes, but I also like the city for a lot of more. However, today's topic is tradition of Eid celebration in my area. Usually, in all areas of Bangladesh, sweet food is prepared on the morning of Eid. Sweet food is made in my area in morning, but homemade shamai and bundia are very famous and traditional. It is made of rice flour, and bundia is famous all Bangladesh in iftar time, but in our area it is famous full Ramadan and Eid morning. At noon, rice flour bread, and at night, kalai bread also made, and we are eat it eggplant mash and beef curry. Lunch and dinner are prepared in earthen ovens and earthen pots. It is too much delicious and healthy. Basically, we find this food easy to cook in a clay oven at home in the village. But since my home is in town, we build it on the roof of the house. Made on the roof, it is taste and pleasure several times more. As you know, in town we are made whatever say যে আমরা মাংস পোড়ায় যে এই করি যেরকম
we grill the meat. এটা হচ্ছে গ্রিল করা।
yes sir
we grill the meat.
হ্যাঁ, grill, but we are made kalai roti and rice flour bread. It is we are made in rooftop, and all members attend there, and it was a very excited moment, all of this, because all family members like 25, sometimes 30 plus people are there, and we are enjoy there, such like a get together, because my father-in-law's house, my sister-in-law, then my mother-in-law, their relatives, my relatives, all are there. And that's also no, not today. On the other day, I will say more about this tradition. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to me patiently. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. And one thing caught my ears, which is kolai roti and rooftop cooking. This is an amazing thing. Well, the cooking in a clay oven is always, what do they say, brings up memories, and it tastes also good. The smell of food and smoke, the food actually